a house, I'm gonna have some fun. Turning off the TV with a loaded gun. Practicing karate till I get it right. Working up my king-size appetite. I had a red tick the Cadillac to the store. Got me more what I had before. I love a big old pie. I love a big old pie. I love a big old pie.
I want to go in space with you! Just take us up all the way! The Crab Nebula! And beyond!
I'm talking to Jim over here, and the idea of a clip just came up.
Yes. Yeah. It's the clip of Andy on Saturday Night Live.
Andy,
oh, well.
Andy Kaufman.
Yeah, let me set this up.
Okay.
This is Andy on Saturday Night Live.
But have there been any lasting effects of your many wounds and injuries?
Mostly emotional.
In both? Right. No,
I can't do it any longer than that.
Okay, that's
It's like literally a 30-second bit, and then
I
you
got
go, cut!
Deeply disturbed person. James,
Thank you.
Yeah.
But the jacket's great.
Yeah, the jacket.
Gotta admit.
Right in. Does the,
I noticed Doc was salivating a little bit when I came out. I love steak salad.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah! All the way, baby! Let's go! 3, 2, 1,
It's a design I like to call church camouflage.
Yeah.
Which is great. Because I want to keep a low profile at Sunday service. I just, put this on and stand in front of a window.
I want to go! I want to go! I saw contact! I want to go! Come on! Oh, jeez.
Yeah, little 4-year-old girl, and she's, I'm terrified, basically, of the whole school thing is really terrifying to me. I've been, I put her in preschool. Right? Yeah, she's been in there for 1.5 years, actually, and she never comes home, which is great. No,
Oh.
Hi, Jim.
Hi.
Hi, thanks for
Space travel,
Yes.
man. That's where it's at.
Yeah.
We have no room here anymore.
No.
We have to go.
Yeah. Well, is that what you were doing?
There are other markets for this show.
Uh-huh.
You've got to get out there.
You're excited. It's the holidays. Happy holidays to you.
Thank you.
Yeah.
And it's good that we say happy holidays because we wouldn't want to polarize anyone.
No.
That's very important.
Yeah.
I'm going to go out and get my non-denominational shrub after this.
Oh, good.
Decorate it. By the way, snow angels have been outlawed. So don't try it, especially on public land.
Yeah.
You could be shot for that.
Christmas.
Yeah, it's Christmas time, pretty baby, and the snow is falling on the ground.
Christmas. Christmas.
Yeah, you've been a real cool little baby. Santa Claus is hanging around.
They should all go to the theater tomorrow and see it. Because we could use a good laugh. Ha, 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 ha.
Adjust retro rockets! Engage boosters! Ugh. I'll just let the movie speak for itself, but, I want to say it is really funny, and it kills viruses.
Oh.
And, now I'm having this nightmare that she's going to go to school and she'll be, surrounded with kids, and they'll be going, well, look what we've got here. No meat. Looks like it's time for a little initiation. Grab the teddy bear! And then they'll go, now, say pee-pee. No pack on my back. You're gonna see me coming in a big black Cadillac. That's a and the snow is falling on the ground.
Christmas. Christmas.
Hi, I'm Vera Tamilo, and thanks for tuning in. You know, before I learned how to exercise properly, I was a poor excuse for a woman. Just look at those unsightly lumps of lard protruding from my sternum.
All the Jamaicans think I gave them a bum scare, but everything I know I learned from an auctioneer. The bidding started 7 for this here go gang. 8 do I hear 8, 9, who'll give me 10? I got 10 going once, going twice sold. I can spout gibberish and it'll go gold.
You know, after this year's so-called Oscar race, I realized that dancing for the man just ain't where it's at.
Baby, Santa Claus is hanging. Santa Claus is hanging. Santa Claus is hanging round
Imposter, I'm just a middle-class worker from Toronto. In spite of how I sound, single one platinum bigger than Marley and Jimmy and Yellowman, but I'm not even mulatto. My reggae's watered down. Hear me on the radio, think I could not be blacker, but on my video you see I'm really a cracker, pretending I was a rasta since I was in jammies. I should paint my face and start belting out Mary.
Let it blow, let it blow.
If you haven't got a halfpenny, then God bless you.
I like the Johnny Mathis version of that.
If you haven't got a penny, then a penny hit it you, and a penny. Something like that.
I was so weak and frail back then, I couldn't even tear a telephone book in half. But I made that change, and you can too. So let's get busy burning off those bothersome bazooms.
My favorite songs are like guys like Burr Lives, people you never listen to in a million years, but it's Christmas time, it's special, you know.
Sounds like he just ate the turkey. It's the best time of the year. Oh my God,
I am what I am, and that's all that I am. A skitty button, boo. Day-o, day-o, bizade, 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 bizade.
So I want to thank a couple of people. I'd like to accept this award on behalf of my new biker friends.
Girls, are you ready? All righty. Let's start with a stretch. And down. Okay, now you try.
I mean, it's a freaking miracle to get to work on time.
Yo, VIP, let's kick it. All right, stop. While I do up my laces, this kind of thing happens every show. Yo, I gotta learn how to tie a bow.
What's your real name?
Robert Van Winkle.
Why did you change?
Nothing rhymes with Winkle.
Soak it in the sun and make a grilled lemon pie. Oompa. Loompa. Doopa.
Here's a weird, and maybe this isn't true, but you, Jim, did train with the, was it the Navy SEALs? Is that made up nonsense?
No, I did not train with the Navy SEALs.
Gammy. This is serious. It's going to be so hard to talk out of my ass after this.
With the power of the subconscious mind, I can do anything. Anything is possible. I could learn how to dance. Or yodel like an Austrian. I could even drink this entire cup of water without stopping.
Yeah, no, I don't believe in icons. I don't believe in personalities. I believe that peace lies beyond personality, beyond invention and disguise, beyond the red S that you wear on your chest that makes bullets bounce off.
And rest.
Really dressed up for the occasion. You look good.
No, I didn't.
Was that an accident?
I didn't get dressed up.
Who did?
There is no me.
There's no you.
No.
We're not here. This is a dream?
There's just things happening.
These coordinates like this, you'll see that it's almost a perfect triangle, okay? Now, if you follow this side of the triangle up, that you will eventually realize where the location of the space station is.
You know, check this. Jim Carrey is reported to be making $7 million a picture. I don't know where they got that number. I wouldn't even rehearse for less than 9.
There's a real danger of that on this show.
There's a pressure.
Well, yeah, people come out and they've run out of anecdotes, you know, and they just start making stuff up.
Yeah.
Like that Neil Armstrong guy. Have you seen him on the talk shows?
Neil Armstrong, you mean the first man to walk on the moon?
Talk about a fish story.
Yeah.
Man, and they're buying it.
Oh, yeah.
It's not just another trip to New York. Not this time.
Now, you seem to be in pretty good shape physically. You work out all the time?
I'm totally working out.
Yeah, really, yeah.
It makes me feel so good, man. I can't even deal with life without it now. I guess the danger is that some people become self-involved.
Yeah.
Then they get into my personal life.
Oh, I hate that.
Check this out. Check this out. Said to be romantically involved with Dumb and Dumber co-star Lauren Holly. Now, I don't know where they dream this stuff up. I mean, so we sleep together 4 or 5 times a week. Does that mean we're romantically involved? Of course not.
No.
We're just good friends.
Jim, you requested a couch, so we got you a couch. If you want to spread out, you want to lay out and spread out.
I nap.
Yeah, you nap during the interview?
I nap. I'm 50.
Yeah.
I nap.
You nap during the interview.
That's right. During interviews, whenever I need to take it, I take it.
Yeah, well, good.
Yeah.
Jeff, thank you for being on the show. I appreciate it.
Of his competition, Carrey says, I hope they choke on their own vomit and leave the good scripts for me.
Ooh.
Die, die, die. Hurry up and die. Now, that was supposed to be off the record.
Yeah.
Now you have a big thing coming up, the Barbara Walters interview.
Hey, let's not talk about sex. No, sorry. Yeah, no. Oh, I was just going to tuck in. Tucking frenzy. Okay.
You gotta do
ever get into a tucking frenzy? Like you're just like uncomfortable, it's hot out, and you just start tucking, and next thing you know, you're...
Now that starts to look normal. That right there.
Like, go back to where you were. Go back to where you were. That's it. That looks weird. You're doing something different with your face, but all right, now do it where, like, can you
and then
forward?
Right here is perfect.
Jeff?
Hi, Jeff. How you doing?
Good, Jim. You?
Good. You look great.
Thank you. You too.
Head is a perfect size.
Yes, thank you. Let me ask you about being interviewed by Barbara now.
Barbara Walters is going to interview me, yeah, for the post-Oscar show.
Do you think she'll be able to make you cry? Because that's her big thing, is they're trying to get you to cry.
This is what I'm nervous about. You know, I don't want to get on there and blubber like Patrick Swayze, you know?
Yeah.
I mean, well, did you see him? You see him? He's like, you know? Wow.
How are you?
New York City.
I don't get to come to the big town very often. I like it down here.
You haven't been here in a while. Thank you very much.
I like it. Especially that Port Authority.
you go over there, do you?
It's colorful people there. That's right.
Let's talk about your childhood for a moment. I imagine this was an extremely painful time for you.
Oh, man. Here I go. I promised myself I was going to.
But you raise an interesting question. When you go out shopping, you can't just honestly you can't. You get people that do that. But do you ever go out? I mean, because people would be on you. I would think you just
I'm the boy in the plastic bubble.
Yeah, that's right.
But no disease ever touches me.
Well, how does that work? Now,
fantastic.
When you go in for a film like this, do you pick him, or you guys put together? Or do you audition people?
I just went to one of those clubs on Santa Monica. He was doing this little shimmy up on the bar, and I said, I gotta have this guy.
Oh, really?
You darn tootin'. I said, mister, you shave off that handlebar mustache, you're gonna go places. I know Hollywood people. You know, I got a mustache, I got a little spirit gum, and...
now, what does your daughter make all of this? She's looking at you like, well, what's this?
Oh, she's cool with that.
She likes this?
Yeah, Daddy's a freak.
You're being a freak again, huh, Dad?
Yeah, and, no, honey, close the window. Hurry. Close the shades, dear. I'm dreaming of a white Christmas with every Christmas card I write.
You started out your career, when I was first aware of you, back in Los Angeles, you were an impressionist.
Yes,
from Canada. You're Canadian, right?
Impressions, yeah. It actually started out with just voices that I'd hear at night.
Oh, I see.
May your days be merry and bright. Guys, pick a key. And may all your Christmases be cinnamon.
You guys played employees at a burger joint, and I was a customer. Remember that?
Yeah. Vaguely.
We had a great time.
Yeah. Oh, it was glorious.
Loved it. Yeah.
I hope you don't mind, Jay, but before the show, disguised as an NBC page, I actually secretly hypnotized the entire studio audience. Well, what? At the count of 3, you will lift your left arms above your head. 1, 2, 3.
That is very good.
Some of them are confused. Their right arms are lifting above their heads. But it's okay, because it's the subconscious mind working within my parameters.
A pile of fries over here. Hey! Whoa, that's a little warm. You know, for these fries, the potatoes are pre-massaged on the farm, so they're extra tender.
It is a word, a secret word, a key word. And when I hit that keyword, when I say that keyword, the entire audience will stand up and applaud as if they have seen the greatest entertainment of their lives.
Wow.
I will not say what that word is. I will simply slip it into the conversation, and the audience will respond.
They're celebrating.
I mean, you got to admit, it's completely meaningless.
Well, they say they're celebrating icons inside.
Celebrating
Do you believe
icons.
in
Boy, that is just the absolute lowest aiming, you know, possibility that we could come up with. It's like icons. What do you believe in icons? I don't believe in personalities. I don't believe that you exist, but there is a wonderful fragrance in the air.
Why don't we take a break? You can collect some thoughts.
Surely.
And we will talk more when you get back.
Would you like some applause as you leave?
I don't know. Is that possible? Let me see. All right. Let me just try it. I'll say we'll be right back after this message.
Cinnamon. Why don't you make that man a cheeseburger?
Cheeseburger, cheeseburger, cheeseburger!
You don't believe certain icons have the power to make change, to think differently, to be bold, to inspire others? Artistry? You're one of them.
On the good foot. Ha! Yeah. You shut it down now.
Dumber and Dumber. That is amazing, that that hypnosis thing. Again, I had no idea you're able to just...
Well, most people wouldn't, but that's the only way that you can get 3 number 1s in a row!
Now, would it work for me? I assume if the audience is under the spell of the word, anyone who says the word, it would work for them.
I don't think it would. Nothing against you, Jay, but I just don't think it would.
Cinnamon.
I tried to tell you, man, and now you're out on a limb with nothing to go. Nowhere to go. Cinnamon.
The constant and overwhelming praise and adulation that you're generating for yourself because of the films.
It's an amazing thing. I don't know exactly what's happened. I've gotten very popular, but it's nice to know your roots, and it's nice to know what happened.
Yeah,
you know?
sure.
And I really think it's responsible. You know, what's responsible for this whole thing is my subliminal motivation tapes.
There's bullets.
That's not bullets.
There's devil horns cross-section.
What's that, Terry?
There's Chief's flavored discs.
No, that's not. No,
And
what is...
this marijuana.
No.
Hey, Jim Carrey. Yes.
What?
I've covered a lot of fashion weeks. This is the first time I've run into Jim Carrey. Wait, tell me, is it true you're wandering the streets? You need a date to the party? What's up?
No. I'm doing just fine. I just, you know, there's no meaning to any of this. So I wanted to find the most meaningless thing that I could come to and join, and here I am.
Jerry. Real nice to see you. The place goes wild.
Pickles! I knew you were a pickle person when you walked in here.
You did?
Yes, I did.
I had no money and no education. Now I have script approval and the power to green light a movie project. I can even throw a tantrum and lock myself in the trailer while the whole crew waits.
Fire Marshal Bill.
It might be too hot to handle.
Oh. Not for me. But first of all, do you prefer to be called Bill or Marshall?
I like to be called Bernie.
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 Bernie, yes.
Bernie's good. It's a double entendre!
I got you. Yes, I know.
You too.
And congratulations on your success.
Thanks a lot.
Much deserved.
Do I have lipstick on my face?
No, I don't.
Florence Henderson is backstage.
When I finally met Clint, he just said to me, I love that tape. And I show it to all my friends.
Rocky, I know this is your big comeback. And I know I came back from the dead to train you. But this fight tonight is pure insanity.
No way, Barlow. You just wanna, you move. You bleu.
Easy, Rock. Not too many syllables.
I got lightheaded there.
Man, is that
It's hard
cool.
to get out of control.
Yeah, I like that. But that's the kind of thing once you stop, I'll be saying that now the rest of the week.
Looks like you were a dime a dozen. That's why my nose looks like you. Looks like you were a dime a dozen. I can't stop doing it.
It's very addictive. It's very addictive.
No place you come, no place you come. Looks like you were a chicken.
And I kind of had my head down, and I went, oh, let me see. I'll have a large T-shirt and a small one for my daughter, please. And I waited, and he didn't seem to be doing anything, so I looked up, and he was staring at me like this. Like he'd just seen Jim Carrey in a fake mustache.
Marshal Bill, over the years of saving us from the hazards that surround us, you've paid a heavy personal price. That wouldn't by any chance be gasoline, would it?
It's a firewall!
Just making pennies. And then all of a sudden you hit it big and your paychecks increase enormously.
Yeah.
And is that any kind of pressure, any kind of problem for you? Do you?
I'm completely all right with that. It seems to have. I seem to have relaxed into it nicely. Now,
anything new I haven't seen, or?
Yeah. Well, actually, I have some. Yeah, I could do something a little offbeat here.
It's not like we didn't plan it, but
Make you feel like a boob, doesn't it? You don't need that.
But now I go, now I just said to heck with
now.
it.
Yeah.
I go out now, I go everywhere, depending on, my self-esteem level that day.
Yeah.
You don't want to go out on one of those self-loathing days, I love you.
Naturally, I was elated. I wanted to do the best possible job that I could do for this man. The first day of shooting, I showed up with all these wild ideas. I said, I have a ton of ideas that I want to try out, Mr. Eastwood, if you don't mind. I was expecting a little bit of resistance, but Clint just looked at me, then looked at the producer, David Valdez, and said, well, maybe we'll just turn the camera on and let him go.
Just voices would come to me, and I think it was my conscience, So a lot of people have, the little whispery voice that comes into their head and says, I think you might be taking yourself a little too seriously. But my conscience is like Broderick Crawford in Born Yesterday.
What do you think I'm fun of? What do you think I'm fooling? What do you think I'm fooling? No place you can run, no place you can hide if you make arrangements. Shut up! Punks like you for diamond dust, and I want one of those punks like you.
Hey, look, listen, I still got the eye of the tiger, you know that.
Look, Marky, you got the eye of a tiger and the IQ of a lima bean. You're not going to be fighting a man tonight. You'll be fighting an animal.
Animals don't scare me.
Yeah? Well, this one will.
Glasses, I had a baseball cap, and I kind of thought I was getting away with it okay. I got inside.
Did you look to your eyes? I mean, you're different, of course, but did you look okay when you saw this?
Yeah, it's a little freaky. Yeah. It's a little freaky, like one of those, talk show guests that did something real bad, Somebody like James Dean.
So if he was sitting here, he'd be like... James.
Yes.
You're tearing me apart.
Something's happening up here. Hello? Hello? Is anyone in there?
It's me!
No! You've been hiding!
It's a bit of pressure. I noticed that it changes you in little ways. Like, it's changed the way I laugh at parties.
Oh, really?
I used to go, that's really funny. Now I go, oh! Oh, oh, beautiful! Every once in a while, there's somebody who asks for a little too much,
Like, what do you mean, like more than an autograph?
Yeah, well, they'll say something like, hey, wait here. I'm gonna go have some kids, then bring them back to meet you.
You laugh that way because you know you're wealthy. Is that?
I'm very wealthy, and that's
odd.
That's how wealthy people laugh.
I wouldn't have guessed.
Don't
punks like you are a dime a dozen. I blow my nose on punks like you.
You're getting frighteningly good at that.
I love it. I love it.
It's better if you turn around before it, though.
Yeah.
There's little pieces of me all the way through the show. That line, Hollywood brother, comes from a drug dealer that used to hang at the Comedy Store.
Oh, really?
And every time he walked up to him and said, "How you doing, man?" he'd go, "Hollywood brother."
Come on, Ellen! Take us up! Take us up, Ellen!
You know what they're trying to do? Who? This thing is buzzing. Hold on. They're trying to turn us into, consumer drones of some sort. Hold on. I just got to get this.
And yeah.
Yeah, listen, I'm in the middle of blowing the lid off some...
What happened?
I'm sorry, Jimmy. I was temporarily interrupted by my iPhone 6 Plus.
And it was very strange because Milos Forman, after the first couple of weeks, called me on the weekend and said,
Jim, I don't know how to talk to these people. I have never been intimidated by another man. And I am intimidated by Tony Clifton.
Or, yeah, get up unmomentarily or whatever.
Okay. See if you recognize this. It's my impression of Wile E. Coyote walking away from a bad fall.
I'm Mike Wallace.
I'm Morley Safer.
I'm Ed Bradley.
And I'm Jim Carrey. These stories and Andy Rooney. Tonight on 60 Minutes.
Well, that's not so bad.
Man cannot live on fried peanut butter and banana sandwiches alone. I mean, what about dessert? Well, it's late at night and I'm a hungry man. We've been hooting and hollering to beat the band. Feeling kind of empty down in my soul. Jelly in my belly starts to...
Or else, something like, "Oh, Mr. Carrey, if my friends would kill me if I ever told them that I met you and I didn't get your underwear."
Whenever I walk out here, Oprah, I get sensitive.
If you want to laugh, here is Jim.
And it's really important in these times that we laugh.
I'm telling you, you can't float till you get rid of those sinkers. And now the shoulder. Come on, girls. Oh, yeah. That's right. That's right. Now this one. Just pull it. And pull it. Really pull it.
Imposter, like Vanilla Ice, the people are sick of me. They put my boom boom down in 4 months. My brother'll be back in Canada working a day job with a burger crown.
I got a little bone to pick with the programming department. I like rap music as much as the nice, frightened Caucasian. But would it kill you every once in a while to play a little fog hat?
Would you like fries with that? A hot apple pie with that?
Just drive around, Mom. Blue top. Cool running. Ah!
I'd like to thank all the ladies. For dressing up so pretty. There's some fine looking in this room tonight, I'll tell you that
much. I'm white, and I'm capitalizing on a trend that's currently rising. Mix it with Curly and Larry and Moe. Hey, yo!
No, I know about King Kong, but I'm not worried about it. You know why? Because I'm born on the same day as Muhammad Ali. And I'll make a prediction right here. On December 21st, the ape will fall. The ape will fall.
He's too big and too slow. That mean old ape, he's got to go.
Can anyone tell me what the hell I'm doing here?
What a shocker. I mean, if you look back at some of my earlier dramatic work in films like Earth Girls Are Easy and Once Bitten, you might have seen this coming, but...
Then it sounds like you don't have a worry in the world. It's going to be fine.
You know what? I'm not worried because our movie is about a couple with real love and their incredible bond together, and them taking down the establishment together. And it's a normal relationship between a man and a woman. It's not some sick thing between a girl and a giant hairy primate. I mean, you know.
Listen, Jesus, I don't like what I see. All I ask is that you listen to me. We are occupied. Have you forgotten how put down we are?
My mother and father, and the Academy. No, I mean, I'm sorry, I was thinking of something else, and
So we'll go to break and we'll see what, oh Lord.
This is my favorite part.
Woo! Now, before attempting any serious lifting, I can't stress enough the importance of eating a healthy breakfast. Of course, I prefer mine in concentrated form.
Hey, is that chick from the Ricky Martin video gonna be at the party? I don't know who she is, man, but I'm mean to find out.
You don't?
Why?
No, I don't. I tried Pilates for a little bit. It just felt really effeminate. No harm, no foul, whatever you want to do, you know, but the guy's like, you know, like. The wonderful thing about this, Jim, is that it totally affects your posture.
He's not kidding. All right. All right, we'll take a break. Fantastic.
Sorry.
We'll be back with Jim Carrey and see what he's painting.
Another advantage of my at-home workout is that there's no need for investing in costly weight sets. With just a little imagination, a few hefty household appliances will do just as well. You know, some women spend a lot of money on lipsticks and glosses to make their lips look fuller. I say you can get the same effect naturally with a nice hot curling iron. Watch.
But I'm not in the music business. I'll tell you what happened. Okay, I'm in New York with Renee. You know, she's doing her Nurse Betty, premiere. I was here with her. I have to mention that so, you know, I can get in there. And,
Strong, flat, championship chest is breast bombardment with maximum weight. Are you ready? All righty. That's the spirit. Show those memories no mercy. Hey, kids. It's time for Hera's vanity table.
You gotta turn around. I can hardly wait for the show to be over so I can go upstairs and say this to everybody in the office. Do you have a clip? Do you have anything in the film you want to show? Did you bring a clip?
Yeah, I actually brought a clip. I didn't bring a clip of the film. I brought something else.
But then I get the call from Ron Howard. Gee, golly gosh, Jim, it sure would be good if you could go down there, you know, and just, you know, you got the Grinch coming out, you know, sure would be good if you could get on that MTV music thing, Jim, and gee, golly gosh, just wow them, you know.
I don't